Hello everyone, it is me, Connie, and it is time to craft. Yes, yes, yes. I have tons of these bags, and I've cut them down. I've left them the same size, but cut the tops off because they're really too tall for some of the journals I use. And in the smaller journals, these are too wide, but let me tell you, I was watching Camilla Crafts Design, and how she was stamping on top of the bags, and I was like, oh, that is so cool. And so what I've done is kind of some of the same thing that she did, but I want to show you how I cut my bags down. And the reason why I did that is some of my books are this size right here. These are some in the making, and this is hold on, let me get my, I have so much stuff on my desk, y'all. I can't even hardly handle it. 4.5 by 6. 4.5 by 6 journals. So if I, put this on this size, I can put it on the cover itself, but there's no way that I could put it on a page because it's just too big. So I thought, well, let me make it a little less wide, and that would take up a whole page, and it's really too tall, but I could still use it on the cover. But in my bigger journals, this would work great, okay? So I went even thinner, but I left the height, which I can still cut off. It's no big deal. But it's still a little tall for some of the pages in here and everything else in the small journals. But look what I did. I made it even smaller. And so I could put it, let me find I could put it on the corner. And so now I have a pocket here. And we have a pocket in here. And then I only glued 2 sides so that I can put something big back here, right? So I thought, well, let me show you how I cut down my bags. And the reason why I went through this trouble is because I have probably almost 500 of these bags that someone gave me. And so I want to use them. So let me just show you how I did that. So these are really, really cool. If you want to watch the original video to where I watch, go to Camilla Crafts Designs and you'll find it there. Or if I can get to it, I will link it below. Look at the difference in the size that I end up with. But you don't throw away your scraps. Oh my gosh. Don't throw away your scraps. Get it out there, Connie. I got it. I got it. I promise I got it. Okay, so here we go. So this bag is 8 inches tall, 4 inches wide. All right? 8 inches tall, 4 inches wide. And I want to cut them down. This ultimately ended up 3 inches wide, and it is 5 inches tall. Yay! So what I'm going to do is show you what I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So I love watching her. She is just so precious. But let me show you. So this is 4 inches. So I'm going to cut off a 1/2 inch on both sides. I don't want to do a whole inch on one side because I want to... I'm going to lose this little piece right here by cutting off on both sides, and I am great with that. So I'm going to go to a 1/2 inch on one side. So let's cut that off. I'm chunking that. I'm not keeping it. And then I'm going to turn it over, and then I'm going to cut a 1/2 inch on that side, which makes it at 3 inches, right? There we go. Throwing that away. All right, I want this to be 5 inches. So I'm gonna put that in there. And I'm cutting there we go. Now, do not throw this away because you can use it. These I'm not too sure about. I'm throwing them away. But these, I know at some point I can use them for something. So I'm not going to throw those away. And of course, you can cut it down to any size, just like I did. Let's see. This one here is now 3.5, and it was 4 inches, but I only cut off one. Let's see. I don't know what I did. I cut 1/4 of an inch off of each side and then glued it together. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. 1/4 of an inch on both sides. Okay, so now I have this and I want to glue it all together, but first I'm going to open it up a little bit and take these little sections out. That is, I don't want to lose the fold though, because see, we could lose our fold, but I want to keep this pocket right here. I want to keep that pocket right there. So, let me line it all back up like it was. So what I'm going to do is, I don't normally open it up like that, so I don't want to lose my fold. Alright, so I'm going to just glue the sides down. Possibly. Did I leave that on too long? I probably did. Left the lid off. You know how it is. Alright, let's see if I got it. Alright, here we go. There we go. Just a little bit right here on the side. And I'm going to make sure it lines up. Because when I cut it, it was straight. So there it is. That is glued shut. Now I know this seems to be a lot of trouble, but it's just too cute. And why not, right? You know, it is a little extra step and stuff like that. But I have all of these bags, and I want to use them. And the big pieces that I cut off, I will keep them. I will keep them and use them. And, you know, I will use this. And, okay, so now, in order to get this, but first, you see this is open right here. So I need to glue that. There it is. And I'm going to glue this little extra piece that's open. Let me get my little pokey tool and show you. See, this is part of the bag. It's still open. So I want to glue that shut because that is not being used for anything. So that is going to be glued shut. All right, so now we have this part of the bag, right? Which will be a pocket. So I am going to glue that. There's that. And then I'm going to glue this side. Possibly. There we go. And then there's a few little places that are, you know, bugging me a little bit. So I want to glue all of that. These little, of course, you know, I'm going to be putting stuff down, so it's not like it's a big deal, but, you know, I do that. I don't know why I'm like that, but anyway. Okay, so let me close this because you know what's going to happen if I don't. All right, so now I have my bag all glued together. And so I have my pocket for here, and then I have my pocket up here. But really, I'm going to let the sides glue dry good because I forgot to punch but my punch will fit to do a thumb pull. So let me get this scrap out and put my bag down because I want to use my stamp. This is the one she used, and this I have this, so I had it So what did I do with the package of it? I have so much stuff on my desk, and I don't know what I did with everything. Let me see. See my scraps here? Look at this. This is, it's so funny because I tried to make a file folder kind of thing so that I could keep them separated, but everything ends up in the front. So there's that. Now what did I do with the package? Here it is. It's this one. Ledger script. So it comes with 2 of them. So there is that. Oh no! I'm knocking, I am knocking stuff over. So there. Now, let me get myself situated. All right, so I want to go ahead and stamp on it real quick. And when I use a big stamp like this, I prefer to take my ink pad out and do it this way, rather than just hitting this, you know, this way I know the whole stamp is covered. The whole outside of the stamp does not need to be covered, however, because, you know, it's a smaller area, but this is just the way I like to do it. I have my, this is a Stampin' Up! Acrylic. I was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator like in 2013, so I have a lot of stuff still, and of course I'm not getting rid of it. This is the Stampin' Up! Pokey Tool, and y'all, it's the best. Okay, so I just wished I could get it like in a pretty color. I just wished I could get it like in a pretty color. Okay, so I'm going to go straight down, and then we're going to press. I usually stand up when I do this. I usually stand up because I want a good impression. I wished I had one of those things, you know what I'm talking about? I've seen them. But, you know, you just want to be careful because you don't want to press the corners. I mean, I'm going to show you one day the way I do my stamping, because I don't like it when I'm doing my stamping and I leave a little corner edge. You know what I'm saying? Like if you do your words and then all of a sudden you have this little corner because you wobbled your stamp when you did that, and it's gonna show up and it's not good. All right, so there is that. There's that. Yay, it's done. So isn't that pretty? Just like that. That is so cute. Okay, so some of y'all may recognize this little handy dandy tool thing. This is from roses from my garden. But anyway, this is Jenofeve Designs Crafty Companion thing. And I just love this, you know. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is ink it up. And because that's just how I roll. I like everything inked up for some reason. And I should have inked the little first pocket up before before I glued it, but you know, I didn't do it. That's okay though. That's all right. It'll be all right. So I'm going to just kind of bend this back a little, and then I can ink it up. Because I'm not going to put a thumb pull on that one, because remember there's layers on that. So I'm not going to do that. There's that. Okay, so now I need to do a thumb pull. So I have, see, this is Stampin' Up. I have tons of Stampin' Up. Y'all, I have lots of punches and stuff. And I really need to use them. I need to get them all out and think of ideas to do with my stamps, and then bring y'all ideas. But I just don't know if all, I mean, not stamps, punches. I just don't know what's all available anymore. But it would give you an idea that, you know, using your stuff that you have, you know. I'm so guilty of not doing that, y'all. I'm just really guilty of not using what I have. And it's so funny because back in the day, when I started crafting and everything, this is going to bug me, so I'm going to put a little dollop of glue right there. Back in the day when I first started doing crafts and stuff, I think it was like in 2008-ish, I want to say, is when I started crafting like this, paper crafts. I've always crafted and made things and stuff, but it wasn't a lot of paper crafts. But a friend of mine, she said, hey, you want to make some cards with me? And I'm like, sure. And that just snowballed. It just snowballed. I very rarely make any cards anymore. I've just, you know how you evolve and you find what really is your taste and stuff. But the whole point of me telling you this is because in the beginning, if you seen a card, you had to have everything to make that card. If you went online and you searched out what kind of cards you wanted to make, it was like, oh no, but I don't have that stamp and I don't have that punch and oh, I don't have that ink or whatever. I don't have those buttons. Whatever the case, you thought, well, I did. I had to have every single thing that person had to make that card. When in reality, you could use what you have and make something similar. It's like a starting point. So you could probably, I know you can, if you have craft cardstock, you could make this without a bag. This pocket just would be deeper because look, this pocket is only this deep. Remember, because it's a paper bag and the bottom is turned up. Let me show you. See the bag? That's the bottom of the bag. So that is your pocket. When in reality, you could, let me see what I got over here. I know I have some. In reality, if I have this is craft cardstock from you know where, Hobby Lobby. When in reality, okay, this is going to be 3 by 5. Let's do this. So we're going to make this. It's going to be 3 by 5, right? And let's just make one out of cardstock because, and you can also make it with digital paper. That way you don't have to do anything else. But anyway, this is what I have. So we're going to make it 3 by 5. All right. This little section right here is 3 by, it's in between 2.5 and 3, but we could make it 2.5. It doesn't, you know, that irregardless. But let's just do it. It's going to be 3 by 2.5. Let's go ahead and make it that. What did I say? That's close. That's close. We're going to go that way. We're going to go right there. 2 and whatever by 3. Okay, so here we go. So there is that. Let's see what we have. Okay, so now I have these 2 pieces, and guess what? It looks just like that. We can glue that down, and you're just going to have a deeper pocket. So you could put a longer tag. This would barely stick out the top, which is still fine, but you could still put something longer behind it. And if I was to put something tall in this one, it would pass the top of it. But let's go ahead and do this as well. Plus, this is not bad. I need a, oh goodness, I need the inside. Hold on. Let me get it. Let me get another piece. Duh. Let me just go ahead and cut it over here. So I need a 3 by 5, right? A 3 by 5 piece. Okay, so there. so now we have our pocket up here and our pocket down here, and that looks just like the bag. So I'm going to go ahead, and because this is not forgiving too much because it is thicker, so it would probably be easier to do this with what you call it, you know, something that's not a cardstock. You can get the craft paper. I have the wrapping paper, what do you call it whenever you mail something? It's that paper. I have some of that too. You can also use your little decorative scissors to do the end of it if you want it to do that. Let's see. Let's see what scissors I have out. And let's see, I have those. These have not been cutting good for me. Let's try these just because it's something different. It looks like I'm gonna have to redo that. Let's do it. Let's cut this and just see what it's gonna look like. We're just gonna cut. Oh, look, see, it just looks like a stamp. That's probably what I pulled it out for. That didn't work. Let's see what else I got here. These are cruddy. Don't get these scissors. But anyway, so there's that. I went ahead and did it just because I wanted to see, and now I know not to use those scissors. But now I look like I have a paper bag, right? On top. Although these are cut straight. So it doesn't matter. It's cute. It's cute, and I will use it. So let me go ahead and do my thumb pull one more time since I cut it out. And I'm going to ink it up. I'm going to ink it up, and I always use Vintage Photo. That thumb pull is pretty deep, isn't it? And I don't go ahead and ink this up, and then we'll glue it together. So this is like the bottom. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there, y'all. This one I could even do a little pull because it's not the bag. Let's do it. Let's do it. I don't know. Why not, right? Woo! That flew up and hit me in the face. Thank God I got cheaters on, right? Okay, so there you go. But it still looks like your paper bag, right? Okay, so let's glue it together, and then we'll do the ink. Let's glue it together, and then we'll do the stamping on it. I will get it right at some point, y'all. I will. Sometimes my my mouth opens quicker than my brain is thinking. Sometimes my brain and my mouth don't line up. But that's just, you know, that's just the way it goes. All right. So there we have it. I didn't ink the back. Goodness. Let me ink the sides because it doesn't match up just perfectly. But you know what? That's okay. I'm going to ink it, and we're golden. Okay, there's that. Now, let's glue this down on here. Let's glue this down on here. I'm just giving you options because if you don't have any paper bags, you can still make something that looks like a paper bag if you want to. You could still make something, and that's okay too. We can even do it with the what you call it if you want, but a digital or something like that. Okay, so let's ink this up. And see, it looks like my paper bag, minus that. All right, let me get this out, and we're gonna ink this up. Gonna pull this over. This is a mess. I am not using those scissors anymore. They're don't like that. They did not do a very good job. Those scissors, I guess, you know, it works better like on thin paper, but that is like a really thick cardstock, and they're probably not made for that in all reality. I really don't know what they're made for because they don't always do very good. So just drop it down and press. I'm going to stand up because it didn't get real good in the middle. There we go. There we go. All right, so we have that stamped. Yay! Now we have something that looks like that. And I didn't use a paper bag. But the reason why I'm doing this is because I have so many of those paper bags. See, it's a little bit tight. I should have kind of bent it a little bit, but I didn't, to give it a little bit of a, there we go. I'm going to bend that a little bit so that kind of opens it up and makes it where it's not so tight. There's that. Okay, so there we have that. So it kind of gives you an idea. Oops, sorry, y'all. It kind of gives you an idea that if you don't have any paper bags, you can use what you do have. Okay, so this one is 3 by 5, 3 by 5, and this little pocket is 3 by 5/8. You could even do 2.5. You know what I'm saying? It's 2 and 3 and 5/8. What did I say? 3? No, it's 3 inches wide by 2 and 5/8. But you can make it 2.5 to make it easy. It's no big deal. I just wanted to do it where it will look just like the paper bag for you. All right. Okay, so with that being all done and said and everything else, let's do a little something something down here on the bottom. I need to save this because I can use that. Let's put something down here and we will decorate. I've got so much paper, I should be able to find something to put on the bottom. I could use so many things. I've got so much stuff over here on my desk. It's not even laughable. Whoopsie. Did I just do that? I sure did. Look, I tore it. I tore it. Oh, I love this little section right here. Let me use that. This is in my way. I might as well tear it because, okay, so we're gonna use this section right here. And it's gonna be about right there. Oh, that's pretty. Let me tear this off because I like that side better. And let's see which side I want to use. I want that. That's so pretty. Although I'll probably cover it up with something. And there. Not like that. I will save that, I'm sure. Of course I'm going to save that. So let's put this on here. And I have some different little Tim Holtz things. Not much. I'm so jealous of when I watch certain people on YouTube. I say jealous. I'm not like jealous, super jealous or anything, but I'm like, oh, they have all of that Tim Holtz, and I don't. But I'm so happy for them that they do. But, you know, it's because I feel like I have to have what they're having to make that certain deal. You know, oh gosh, they're making it with that. I really need to go out and buy that. Oh gosh, I gotta have that because that's how you make it. And all the things. In reality, you do not. You do not need everything. Like I just showed you. You do not need paper bags to make a pocket that looks like this. I'm just showing. I'm just saying. Just saying. Let me close this because, you know. Okay, I gotta have something to drink. This is my good old diet Big Red. Should I be drinking all this today? I've already had 2. The caffeine is what I'm looking for. But not only that, it tastes really, really good. Oh, yes. That makes me happy. Hey, you know what? I have these little keys. Let's put, let's get a little, y'all know these things. I'm sure everybody does. This is, Tracy Fox labels. Let's see, what kind of label? Oh, I like it. But it's green. It's not going to really show up. It's not going to show up, but that is so cute. Look at that color. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. And then what was I going to use? Oh, a key. Let's see. Oh, hope and love. We could put that love on there, or either hope. Let's put hope. Or I still got to get on my Facebook group and upload those, because I have these for y'all, and I want y'all to have them for free, and I'm going to put them in my Facebook group, and you can just go to the files, and you can have these. You can have them. They're all yours, baby. All right, so I think I'm going to ink it up. Let's just do that real quick. I love to ink up everything. I don't like any, like the white edge from cutting it out of cardstock. I don't like that. Just call me whatever you want to, because I just don't like it. Look what I got. I have these wooden, ooh, this jar, y'all. This was just laying around. I stuck it on there because it was just laying around. So, but it's kind of cute, right? I have so many of these jars, you have no idea. And these drawers, look at these keys. Look at these little wooden keys. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, that's the same one. Let's see. Here's one. Oh, that's the same one. Is there only 2 styles, or is there a smaller one? Oh, look, here's a smaller one. Okay, I like that. I like that. What do y'all think? I love these little wooden keys. I got them at Hobby Lobby for like nothing. Okay, so I was thinking maybe a wooden key. Oh, it's upside down. Thankfully. Oh, I'm so glad it's upside down, because look, now I get to see that. I was thinking, oh, I'm going to cover that up. And we could put either a darker flower or a lighter flower, so it'll show up. Of course, we'll do pink with a little flower. That'll be really, really cute. And then do we want to put love or hope? Let's put hope. Is that too big? I could cut it down just a tiny, tiny bit. I'm going to cut it down just a tiny bit. That's probably not straight, but you know what? It's okay. It is all right. So I'm not going to use these. I don't know how durable these little keys are, but you know. All right, let me just go ahead and glue this down. I'm going to go ahead and commit to this and glue it down, because it's just way cute, too cute not to. And I tried to do it in a way where I see these flowers. And then I can glue that down. And then y'all know I'm going to take this off. I'll put a little bling bling on there because those little pearls do not stay on. Oh, my fingernail is broken. Those little pearls do not stay on very well. I'm just saying. But I love the little flowers, so I will always buy them. I'll just take the pearl off. It's no big deal. All right, so there is that, and I can put that right there. Look how cute that is. I'm sure art glitter glue will hold this, so we're just gonna glue the key down. Super, super cute. Very lightweight. There we go. Let's glue the key down. That is like way cute. I'm just saying. I'm just loving that. All right, and let's glue the flower down. There is just so many things I want to make and try, and I watch so many people, and then you get great ideas, you know what I'm saying? And it just kind of snowballs, which is awesome. And that's what I'm hoping, that when you watch this, that you take away something. And oh, look how cute is that. Let me get a bling bling. Let me get a little bling bling. I usually get my little pokey tool, and let's just do, what color do we want? Let's do this really pretty, although there's nothing. Let's do this green. Why not, you know? Look how cute is that. Oh, that's cute. Love, love, love that. What do you think? Do you like it? Do you like? Do you like? Now, so there's my paper bag. Let's get my little card, my little scripture card. And see, on the back, I usually, on all my little scripture cards and stuff, I print my coffee stain paper. That way, when it's turned over, it's pretty too. And I will ink it up. Oh, yes. Will I? Yes, I will. I will ink that up. And then this is tall enough. And so what I do when I glue in, when I glue this in my book, I will glue the bottom and the top, depending on which side of the paper that I'm going to put it. So it will be glued down here and here, right? So we have this pocket. We have this tall pocket, okay, which is awesome. And then we have this side tuck. Is that not the coolest thing ever? You have a side tuck now. And you're not limited to making sure that if you glue this all the way down like this, you're limited to what you can put in the back of that. But if you do two sides, then you can put something bigger inside your pocket. I never, let's just say very, very rarely do I do like glue this much like that. I always glue two sides. That way you have like full access to put large things inside that pocket, and it's not limited to something that is like less than 3 inches. So that is my thought on that. Just giving you a little lesson on why I do that. And so here's some little coffee stain paper. I might even throw that in there because, listen, this is going to take up some journaling space by putting this in your book. So when I do that, let me show you. So if I'm taking up this much space off of let me get the smaller one. I'm going to put something to journal on inside the pocket. I may put a card and some paper. It doesn't matter. I'm going to replace the real estate that I took that is fabulous journaling spots. I'm going to replace it by putting something for them to journal on. So this is just coffee stained paper, and I just fold it up and I put it in there. Now I can also make a tag and put in there as well. It doesn't matter, but I always, always, always put some journaling spot in there when I take away a journaling spot. Okay? All right. So there you go. That's it. That's what I have for you today. And so there, this is 3 by 5. These are probably 3 by 6 because I didn't take off. It's almost 6. It's 5 3/4 tall. But anyway, so there we have it. See, I did cut this bag off and I used those little scissors. And it doesn't cut very good. But at least you can see where the top looks like a paper bag. And this one is straight across the top, which is fine. But so there you go, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this little my take on watching Camille Crafts Designs. And so here is just using a cardstock because maybe you don't have a bag. You can make it however you want, and you can make it look like a bag if you need a bag. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. You know, I hope it helps in some way. I hope you learned something. I hope you can take this and run with it and make something for yourself and enjoy the process. So thank you so much for watching. Please, if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the little bell and share this video with your friends. I am trying to get over that 1,000 mark, and we're halfway there, and it's going to take a little minute. It's taken me a long time to get this far, but hopefully it will grow in the future. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you bunches. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. Down below is a link to my Facebook group. It is brand new. It's fairly new because y'all know, most of you, if you're new, you don't know, that I lost all my Facebook pages, my personal page, my business page, my craft page, everything gone because someone hacked me and put yucky stuff on there, and Facebook took me away. You cannot contact anybody in Facebook. It's just not going to happen. So I lost everything. So everything I am starting from scratch. But anyway, go in to my Facebook page and answer the little questions. Please be sure and answer all the questions and agree. It's not a place to go sell things and Etsy shops, all the stuff. It's just to go and show me how you make your, what your take is on this. If you choose to make some of this, I would love to see it. If you make something that I show you and you love it, then please come and share it with me, because I want to see that I've inspired in some small way. I hope that I've inspired you to try something. So I'm going to put this in my Facebook group. It will be for free. There it is. It says life is a journey, faith, hope, love, courage, journal, thankful, and believe. So this one I did in cardstock, and I also printed it in like 20-pound 20-pound copy paper. So it just depends on what you're needing it for. So there's that. So this will be in my Facebook page, my Facebook group for free. I would just love for you to have it. So thanks everyone. Love you. Bye-bye.